the golden age fueling addiction. They tell us we are living in a golden age, a period of great happiness, prosperity, and achievement. You hear it from the news anchors, from the politicians, from the official channels. It's a constant, soothing hum in the background of our national life. But then you turn off the television. You look at your bank account. You talk to your neighbors. And you feel a different reality. A reality of struggle, of anxiety, of quiet desperation. You see the empty storefronts on Main Street. You feel the sting of inflation at the grocery store, where the same bag of groceries now costs triple what it used to. You lie awake at night wondering how you're going to make the mortgage payment, how you're going to pay for your child's college, how you're going to retire. This gap between the story they are telling and the life you are living, it's not just a political disagreement. It's a form of psychological abuse. It's gaslighting on a national scale, and it is directly fueling a public health crisis of addiction and despair. Consider the numbers, the cold, hard data that doesn't lie. Right now, over 35 million Americans are diagnosed with alcohol use disorder. Another 50 million are struggling with substance use disorder. That's 85 million of our friends, family, and neighbors. And these numbers aren't getting better. They are getting worse. They have been climbing. So we have to ask the obvious question. If this is a golden age of prosperity and happiness, why are record numbers of our citizens seeking chemical escape? Why are so many people needing to numb themselves just to get through the day? The answer is simple. Addiction doesn't happen in a vacuum. It is a response to unbearable pressure. And the pressure on the American people has never been greater. Let's talk about the pressure. Our national debt is $38 trillion, a number so large the human brain can barely comprehend it. It's growing by $1 trillion every 100 days. This isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. It is a weight on the back of every taxpayer, a bill our children will be forced to pay. It represents a government that is fundamentally, structurally irresponsible. Meanwhile, the cost of living skyrockets. Wages have not kept pace. The dream of homeownership is slipping away for an entire generation. The social fabric that holds our communities together is fraying. Divorce rates are up. Mental health crises are up. A sense of hopelessness is pervasive. And what is the official response to this pain? Complete and utter denial. They don't address the root causes. They simply change the channel and tell you, once again, that everything is wonderful. This is more than just a failure of policy. It is a perfect mirror of the addictive cycle. Think about the first, most sacred rule of recovery. Every single person who has ever walked into a meeting knows it. You must admit you are powerless. You must admit your life has become unmanageable. You must tell the truth, no matter how painful it is. This is the foundation upon which all healing is built. Now look at our leadership. Are they admitting the problems? Are they taking responsibility for the $38 trillion debt? For the inflation? For the endless wars? For the failing schools? No, 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 no. They are the addict in deep denial. They are the person who has maxed out every credit card, destroyed their relationships, and is still standing in front of the mirror saying, "I can quit anytime I want. Everything is under control." Their addiction is to power, to spending money we don't have, and to maintaining their comfortable narrative at all costs. And who is their enabler? A media ecosystem that profits from selling the golden age fairy tale, handing them the bottle and telling them everything is fine. But the parallel goes even deeper. For the recovering addict, admitting the problem is just the beginning. The real grueling work is living in reality. It's looking at the mountain of debt you've accumulated. It's facing the people you've hurt. It's taking accountability for the damage. It's a painful, step-by-step process of cleaning up the wreckage of your past. Our government is not doing this. It is not living in reality. It is not cleaning up its wreckage. It is creating new wreckage every single day and telling you to look the other way. And crucially, in recovery, you don't do it alone. You get a sponsor, someone who has been through it, who holds you accountable, who tells you the hard truths you don't want to hear. So, who is the government's sponsor? Who is holding them accountable for this destructive behavior? The system is broken, and the people paying the price are you and me. This is why their denial is so dangerous. When a government refuses to live in reality, it makes reality unbearable for its citizens. The economic anxiety, the social decay, the sheer stress of trying to keep your head above water, it all becomes too much. And for millions, the easiest escape is at the bottom of a bottle or in the fleeting high of a pill. Their addiction to lies is fueling our national addiction to substances. Their refusal to feel the pain of reality is causing immeasurable pain for the rest of us. So what do? We do what every person in recovery is taught to do. We stop listening to the enablers. We stop believing the lies. We look at our own lives, our own struggles, and we affirm what we already know to be true. This is not a golden age. This is a crisis. Your pain is real. Your struggle is valid. The first step to healing, for us and for our country, is to admit that we have a massive, systemic problem. We must reject the gaslighting. We must demand a government that lives in the same reality as the people it is supposed to serve. If you are using substances to cope with this broken world, know this: you are not the problem. You are reacting to a system that is failing you, but your recovery is your power. Take that first step. Admit your struggle. Reach out for help, because the only way we build a real golden age is by first having the courage to face the truth. This is the raw, unfiltered truth we're committed to discussing. The link between our personal struggles and the systemic failures that enable them isn't a coincidence. It's the core of the crisis. If this message resonates with you, if you're tired of the gaslighting and are seeking a community grounded in reality, then you have a home with us. This is the kind of conversation we have every day. For more, follow this YouTube channel. And for deeper dives, visit my blog at gratefultruce.com. Please, like this video if it spoke to you, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe to stay connected. Your voice matters here. Thank you for watching, and God bless.